everybody.
Hello, guys.
MaJeliv here, we're the Vasquez family, and in today's video, we're going to be reacting to an Indian trailer, Tanhaji the Unsung Warrior. You see the opposing sides, blue,
red, and blue.
Fire, and
water.
It looks extremely epic. It came out a year ago, this trailer, 77 million views, and it's about 3 minutes long. What's the breakdown for us and for anybody that's watching this that has no idea what this movie is?
So, according to IMDb, and for anyone researching this, Tanhaji Malusare, sorry, I'm using Spanish vowel sounds because it's the way I can get through the words. So if I'm off, forgive me. So, Tanhaji Malusare, a military chieftain in the army of the Maratha King Shivaji, leads the charge to capture the strategically important Kandahana fort guarded by the army of the fierce Rajput chieftain, Udayban Rathod.
Okay.
I would say that pronunciation is pretty decent.
I gave it my best. I am sweating a little bit as I did that because I really want to get it right. But it sounds like it's a feud of epic times of people trying to overcome others.
Looks that way too.
And I'm hoping that the captions will help us understand what is
It says the Unsung Warrior.
Right.
So
are we rooting for Tanhaji or not?
Right, well, I think we'll know once we start to see
once we get into it.
We shall see.
So let's jump in because I'm sure you guys have waited. You guys have waited. What's up? Go ahead.
I have a feeling it's gonna be visually stunning.
Yes, I imagine.
It also says 3D, so I can only begin to imagine
like
what
shots
that will be
made
like.
for 3D.
Yeah.
Anyway, you guys have waited long enough for this reaction, so here it is. Thank you so much for your persistence, and let's jump in. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Okay. T-series.
Okay.
जिस तरह उत्तर हिंदुस्तान का पाया तख्त है दिल्ली, उसी तरह दक्षिण हिंद का पाया तख्त होगा कोलकाता।
जब तक कुल्हाड़ा पर फिर से भगवा नहीं लहराता, हम जूते नहीं पहनेंगे।
कुल्हाड़ा जीतना इतना आसान नहीं है। एक ही शिलेदार है जो एकांगिरी फतेह कर सकता है।
One word from Umrah.
Now,
Name.
Subedar Tanhaji Malusare.
That brace Tanhaji.
Tanhaji.
Bro.
Silent.
What?
God.
What? Oh.
अब तो ये बता, कौरव और पांडवों में जीत किसकी हुई?
Oh, I know that.
Wow, whoa, that was a cool movement thing going there.
Story, I love that.
You're emotionally, you sacrifice your life.
हर मराठा पागल है, स्वराज का, शिवाजी राजे का, भगले का।
Wow, yeah.
The visuals, man.
It's still kind of hard to tell who to root for, right?
Yeah.
Nah, definitely.
No, I think we can know that.
Tanhaji is who we're rooting for.
Oh my goodness.
जब शिवाजी राजे की तलवार चलती है, तो औरतों का घूंघट
Wow.
और ब्राह्मणों का
They got it.
उदयभान और नागिन कोल्हाड़ा तक पहुंच चुके हैं।
तैयारी करावल था, हम तांजन।
Okay.
Being a creep.
Evil man.
Wait, did he just get...
Yeah, it looks like you just got.
Yeah, he got stabbed with an arrow and
With style.
These visuals, Jem, like you said.
There's so much
The Mughal
happening.
Empire, Jem.
Oh. Oh, I learned about that.
कुत्ते की तरह
Wow.
जीने से
Geography.
शेर की तरह मरना।
जिस तरह मिट्टी के हर कण में पहाड़ हो,
Wow.
That's so
Dude.
cool. No way, man. No way.
हर एक कनाडा में छुपा है रात कनाडा।
Tanhaji.
Tanhaji.
Unsung
Ooh, I
Warrior.
like that piano.
आपके एक बेटे ने आपके लिए स्वराज खड़ा किया, दूसरे को जूते पहनाने का मौका तो दे।
यशस्वी भव।
So that was the mother, the one that said, "I will not
Yes.
put my shoes on until."
So he makes a promise to his mother. That is the
So
ultimate
much
honor.
is happening
Yeah.
in that trailer.
So there
It's a
was
lot.
I loved it.
Yeah.
my
So
favorite.
we are rooting for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tanhaji.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite part of the trailer was when the girl had the mirror and you just see him in the back.
Yeah, was he flirting with her or was he flirting with himself?
Or the one guy gets like stabbed in the back and he just walks.
He keeps walking.
Like
yeah.
fashionable. He just
Like a
goes like
smile.
that.
That's what it
He's
looked
like,
like. Or maybe he was kicking someone.
Unless he's just taking the hit and with just.
Oh man.
Absolute.
Confidence and
So they were
It's like Beowulf.
Strength.
Where like
There was
Yeah.
like
you go fight a monster
partying,
naked. It's
but
like,
there was also a lot of combat and war and.
And it
Yeah,
said
these-
based on a true story, so it must be historic. Like historic.
I'm sure they
Yeah.
epically like make it extremely dramatic and out of proportion, but I'm sure at the root of it there is a historical
I'm sure there was.
there's
I mean,
root to all of
there
it.
was a lot to fight for. It seems. And that in and of itself is epic.
Yeah.
And that's where the horses in slow mo with the guy, all that, like, it comes from something real. It's from a true story, right?
A real
Right.
fight, yeah, a real
Yeah.
battle for land
Very-
and for
It's a cinematic take on a very massive, epic battle. Of
You were right, Jimmy, about epicness.
Yeah.
yeah.
I had a feel. I mean, you just see the poster. It's just like,
And the CGI was really impressive.
well, if that is CGI, a lot of that stuff doesn't look CGI.
Well, the part where they were, like, flying down the zip line.
The slow
I
mo.
love
They
it.
were
That
tied
one.
to something. They could have.
Yeah, no, of course.
And
Floating,
he was
carry on.
running up a wall.
Yeah.
He was running up a wall. That was amazing.
Wild.
And then the slow mo reminded me of 300, Zack Snyder's 300. And I'm really thrown for, I don't know how to feel. I want to watch this because it's it's something so, it reminds me of 300, but it's something all on its own.
I recognized, I don't know how to pronounce it right, but the Pandavas, or they were saying something about the historical battle of something versus the Pandavas, and that stood out to me because I've been reading Arusha, the series of Arusha and the End of Time and the Song of Death. Like, I've been reading that, and they talk about, because it's Hindu mythology, so it sounded familiar to me, so I have to dive into
Oh,
research.
we have to find it, yeah.
I'm very intrigued with this one specifically, compared to we haven't seen Bahubali or the second one, but the antagonist or the person that seems who's going to be really fighting Tanhaji looks I don't know. There's like a very unsettling stillness with his eyes, and there's just a lot going on up here. And it would be really cool to see that, where this looks more like not only this great epic physical, clashing conflict battle, but there really is a lot of emotional, psychological connection to the families, to the royal families and the land, the soil. There was a really big emphasis on the soil and the connection and the pride and the honor of
Their
the soil
flags.
and the land and the flags, right? So I'd be very intrigued to see how all that plays out. Thank you so much for recommending this. We really are. I mean, we've really been wanting to see this, and we're really glad we got to it. And we hope you guys enjoyed our reaction. For everyone that's been wanting this reaction. And like we said, we love to hear your recommendations and what else you guys would like us to see in the comments, and what you thought about this trailer. If the movie's out yet, did it say at the end? I didn't notice. If it did, no.
I didn't see a date.
Right. So thank you for being here today. And with that, go out there, spread your light, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.